happy travelers. If you've been following along on our Italy trip, we've spent the last couple of days here in Tuscany at the beautiful Renaissance Tuscany Il Choco Resort and Spa. It's a little bit of a mouthful.
Today we are checking out and heading to Florence for a few days. It's going to be a little bit of a journey, but our first step is to take a taxi to the train station.
We made it to the tiny little Barga train station. It's only one platform, one track, so we're not going to get confused as to what train to take. Then we have about 50 minutes to Lucca, and then about an hour and 20 minutes until Florence. Yay! Train's running a little bit behind, but we just got on, and now we're headed to Florence. Should be about an hour and 20 minutes, and then we'll be there. And our hotel is like 3 minutes walking from the station, so that's pretty good in my book.
We have made our way to our hotel room for the next 4 nights. So we are staying at the Hotel Boccaccio, which is just off of the train station. Just checked in. We have a nice little desk and mini fridge, little day bed. I think this will do great. After getting settled in our hotel room, we were pretty hungry, so we decided to just head right around the corner to a little local spot that the guy at the front desk recommended.
So, the thing about Italy is that people really don't start eating dinner until like 8 o'clock p.m. It's been a little bit of a travel day for us, so our eating has been off, so we were really hungry, so we thought we could just go out and find something, but no place was open yet.
Luckily, we were able to pick up a bottle of wine, because you can get wine at any time here, and a giant beer, bag of Doritos, anytime. And also we got this one slice of pizza that's kind of like, it looks like pizza, but it's got crust on top too. It's not a calzone. It's kind of just like a stuffed crust pizza, but the whole thing is, I don't know. So that'll hold us over a little bit.
And we're pretty tired anyway, and we plan on taking tomorrow off. We're gonna work all day, but not explore. So I think we might just kind of start the relaxation now. We discovered the Italian Postmates. It's called Deliveroo.
Is that really what it's called? That's awesome.
I've noticed that they have it in the major cities. We can get food Deliverooed to us.
Our food from... Our food from Deliveroo. Our food from Deliveroo has just arrived. We've been in Italy for a week now, is that right? A week?
Yeah.
For, about 7 days now, and we have had only Italian food. We haven't had a single meal that hasn't been Italian food. So since we were getting delivery, we decided to switch it up, and we got poke. We're probably the only people to come to Italy and order poke.
We'll be back to having cheese, meat, and bread tomorrow. Don't come at us for getting poke in Italy. Yeah. I needed some veggies, fresh stuff in my life. I was having wine. So that counts, right? So since we've been going hard, we're just gonna stay in and relax tonight, eat our poke bowl, so we'll see you soon. We interrupt our Florence adventure to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Skillshare. Skillshare is a fantastic online learning platform with tons of awesome classes created to help develop and foster personal as well as business skills. A few great examples of skills that we have personally worked on are productivity, I'm still working on that one, self-care, and entrepreneurial, the one where you start your own business. One class Kevin and I love that has helped us grow this here YouTube channel is YouTube Success by Marcus Brownlee. We loved his tips on creating a memorable video intro, also how to brand yourself to get more regular watchers and subscribers. If YouTube isn't your thing, Skillshare has still got your back, curated specifically for learning, and they're always releasing new incredible classes. They are giving our subscribers a killer offer right now. The first 1,000 of you beautiful people who join Skillshare with our link in the description below get a full month trial of a premium Skillshare membership for free. It's for free. So check out the link in our description so you can claim your free Skillshare month and get to learning. Now back to the video. Buongiorno from Florence. We've been here for a couple nights, but we've had a lot of work to catch up on, so we've kind of been holed up in our hotel room. This is our first chance for exploring. Right now we're just kind of walking around the city, kind of get oriented, get a little bit of history, because Florence is considered the center of the Renaissance, which is really cool. And I think we need to get some lunch. The guy at our hotel told us that the best way to get to the center of town was to walk to the river and then along that, which is super scenic. It's the River Arno, which runs through the whole town, and it's very pretty.
Took a little break from Italian food yesterday, but today we're back at it.
Definitely.
After lunch, we explored a few little side streets and walked around the city for a while before we made our way to the Piazza Strozzi, where we are taking a free walking tour. Florence free afternoon tour is put on by the La Bussola free tour company. They offer tours daily, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. It is about 3 o'clock, and we had to go online and sign up for it beforehand, but it's about a 2-hour walking tour that should give us a good overview of the city.
About halfway through our walking tour of Florence, and it's been super awesome so far. The weather is fantastic, it's sunny, and I'd say about like 75 degrees. It's a little crowded in the street, like more crowded than I thought it was going to be, but it's Sunday. I think most of them are Italian, so I guess that makes sense. But we're taking a 10-minute break, and our tour guide recommended this gelato place, which is just down from Il Duomo, the main the main cathedral here in Florence. It's called La Strega Nocciola. Sorry if I butchered that, but it means the Hazel Witch, if that makes you remember it better. It's supposed to be really good, so we're gonna get a scoop. Oh. Che buono?
Wow, it's pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, like, all gelato's pretty good, but this might be the best. That's really good.
So we just finished our walking tour. It was about 2 hours long, and we saw a ton of stuff. It was really cool. A lot of great information. Our tour guide was Debbie, and she studied art history, so she had a ton of awesome info, and it was really nice to get just a great overview of the history of Florence, because it's so old, so there's a lot of history there. And now we're a bit more oriented to where we are in the city and the landmarks and things, so when we go out to explore more tomorrow, we'll have a better idea of the city.
After our walking tour, we decided to go across the river and up on the hill to the Piazzelle Michelangelo. Up here there's a big viewing area which you can get just a really great view of the whole city of Florence. There's also a bronze replica of the statue of David. Really, really nice spot to just kind of take in the whole city. It's getting a little later though, so I think we're gonna head and get some dinner.
Right below the Piazzelle Michelangelo, there's a really pretty rose garden with a decently good view of the city as well. So if you don't want to hike all the way up there, you can hang out in this rose garden, although we probably would have done that if we would have known that it was here. If you go up the stairs to the Piazzelle Michelangelo, the stairs to the rose garden are actually going to be on your left, and it's a shorter way to get all the way up there as well. So don't go the long and steep way like we did.
After a very long day, we have found our way to some much needed dinner.
We've been away from home for 32 days. We're getting pretty tired. A little worn down. Not too many days off, so we're getting very, very tired at the ends of these days. But when they end with pasta and wine, I'm okay with that.
After dinner last night, we both crashed out really hard. We took this morning as an opportunity to sleep in, just rest up a little bit. We've been on the road for about a month now, and we normally don't travel this long, so it's definitely taken a toll on us. Normally we're just go, 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 get up for sunrise and stay up for sunset, but that just isn't happening this trip, which is okay. We have kind of whiled away the morning and spent a lot of time in the room, so we are gonna head out and get some food. And I think today we're gonna hit a couple markets and maybe see a few more sites in Florence before we leave tomorrow.
So even though we know better, we made the mistake of coming out to eat lunch at about 2:30 in the afternoon. If you want to eat lunch, you really should do it like around a normal lunchtime, 12 or 1. A lot of places close in between lunch and dinner, so your options are going to be limited. Luckily, we found a place and we got a couple burgers. It was a little hard to find a place. A lot of places were closing up, so we just happened to come here and this is what we got. So we're back in our room. It was really hot after we ate lunch, so we decided to come back in the air conditioning for a couple hours until it cooled down a little bit and maybe the crowds would get a little bit better. So we're gonna head back out now. We took a break. Our time in Florence has been a little weird. First day we were here, we took a work day and we didn't leave the room. Yesterday, we went on the walking tour and we did some fun stuff, but it was Sunday, so nothing was really open in terms of like museums and stuff like that. We thought we could do that today, but it turns out it's like a holiday week here in Italy. It's Republic Day?
Yeah.
So like everything's closed the first half of this week. I really wanted to see the statue of David in the Della Museum and stuff, but none of that stuff has really worked out. So we've been exploring in the streets and stuff. I haven't really been able to like go buy tickets and do anything, which is unfortunate because we're leaving, but we're going to Venice tomorrow, so I guess my life isn't too bad. But we're gonna head back out, take some more pictures, and just explore as much as we can before we have to peace out tomorrow. So let's do it. So it's about 6:30 now. It's a good time to come out in the city of Florence because people have started to go home. When you're out at 1, 2, 3 o'clock, it's very crowded. Right about now is when Italians are having their aperitivo, so they're having a glass of wine, maybe some bruschetta. We're gonna get some gelato. Then when 7 o'clock comes along, the restaurants open back up for dinner again. That's still kind of early for Italians. Things are a little bit later, a little bit slower here. The Italians recognize what's called dolce fa niente, which means the sweetness of doing nothing. So I think I like it. I think I like the Italian way of life. Yesterday it was closed, unfortunately, but there was one right around the corner that was open. I don't know if it'll be as good, but still dripping. Still dripping gelato.
Can't beat the view though.
True.
After leaving the Cathedral de Santa Maria, we have made our way down a street to another piazza. This is the Piazza della Signoria, which has a giant, I actually don't know what it is, but it looks like a castle, and some really beautiful sculptures and a fountain of Neptune.
Just got off the train in Santa Lucia train station in Venice. Unfortunately, all transportation is on strike right now.
Luckily, focus. The walking tour is put on by, what's the name of the company? Abuka?
And one class that Kevin and I love, oh God, set. First 1,000 of you beautiful people, trial of a premium Skillshare, oh my God. People who join Skillshare with our link in the, anyway, they're always releasing new, I don't know, this is like cut. Anyway.